Now he stands on the threshold of a new age, a terrifying age.
Hello there and welcome to Ask Johnny, the lowest rating show in YouTube history. And today we're going to continue that trend. We're going to get right into it with truthfulness from the press and we're going to hit on the Illuminati too. What the hell are they doing? And to do that we're going to get straight to Ask Johnny.
The next 30 minutes could happen to anybody. To you or your neighbor. Maybe it has.
G'day Johnny, it's great to be back for another edition of Ask Johnny, low rating as it may be. G'day Johnny, it's great to have you back here too. We're driving our viewers away in droves. Yeah, and we've got a letter here, Johnny, of course. And it's from Greta in Sweden. And hello to everybody in Sweden. Nobody's watching us in Sweden, but that doesn't matter, thanks for your letter, Greta. Johnny Greta asks, Johnny, what do we believe these days? Is mainstream media telling us everything, or just what governments want us to hear? Joe Rogan's dose of COVID is a prime example. Help us all, Johnny. Signed, Greta in Sweden. Thanks, Greta. Johnny, what do you think about this mainstream media just telling us what they think we should know? Oh, the mainstream press? Oh, don't get me started. They'll tell you any bloody thing, and this last 18 months have been a prime example of just them telling you any bloody thing. 1 minute they tell you one thing, and the next they tell you something else. Who the hell do you believe? Have a look at some of this bullshit.
And we've never found a vaccine for any of them.
We are very confident that we're going to have a vaccine at the end of the year.
To quote a famous president, it's fake news. The shortest time anybody's ever found a vaccine against any disease that I'm familiar with is about 7 years. The average time is 20. To be talking about a magic bullet coming in months it borders on the absurd.
No.
Tonight, the chief scientific advisor of Operation Warp Speed saying the first Americans could be vaccinated against COVID-19 as soon as December 11th, just 19 days from now.
We are ready to start shipping vaccines within 24 hours from...
So have we got an effective vaccine or not? Who would bloody know? We get experts one side telling us it's bloody effective. Oh yeah, at last it's here, rejoice. Freedom Day. We're all going to be free when we get all vaccinated. Yeah, that could be right, Johnny. And on the other side of things, there's this bloke coming out and saying it'll take bloody years to get an effective one.
Bullet coming in months it borders on the absurd.
Effective one, so the government just leading us down the garden path to keep things all ridgy-dig for them. Christ almighty! Or are they just blatantly lying to us? What about when you were a little boy, Johnny? The news wasn't like it was now. Yeah, when I was a little boy on the farm back in the 60s, black and white TV and all that, when the news came on, we only had 3 channels. When the news came on, Johnny, there was no bloody doubt in anybody's mind that what that newsreader was just reading, there were no crosses to this and crosses to that and doing all that sort of bullshit. He just read the news from a piece of paper and you believed bloody nearly every word he said.
President Kennedy will once again make the White House the vital center of this nation's existence. He takes his intellectual conception of the office from Woodrow Wilson, his political grasp from Franklin D. Roosevelt. He does not intend to be a passive president. The tasks facing him are enormous in their gravity. The time he's been able to devote to attacking them has been limited. This isn't his fault, it's the fault of the American political system.
Oh yeah, back on the farm. And because there was no social media like good old YouTube, we were the lowest viewed program in YouTube history. There was nothing like YouTube. There was nothing like Facebook and all that stuff to get all a different sort of message across that makes people think, what the fucking hell's going on? So, but Joe Rogan, he's not going to take it. He's got a couple of $1 million behind him, that's for sure, old Joe. And he reckons CNN were telling a whole lot of horse shit. Yeah, that could be right, Johnny.
Well, breaking news this evening, Joe Rogan, an extremely popular podcaster, announced on social media today that he has COVID. Rogan has said young, healthy people don't need to get vaccinated.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I'm glad you're well, man.
Bro, do I have to sue CNN?
Do you?
They're making shit up. They keep saying I'm taking horse dewormer. I literally got it from a doctor. It's an American company.
Mm-hmm.
They won the Nobel Prize in 2015 for use in human beings.
Yeah.
And
authorizations, others have been, discouraged by the CDC and the FDA. But when you have a horse deworming medication that's discouraged by the government.
Oh, Joe looks pretty good now. They make old Joe out to be some sort of bloody crackpot, just because he's a billionaire and more successful than those particular reporters might ever be. They wanted to see old Joe get crook for weeks, be hobbling around with a cane and bawling on TV and saying how sorry it was that he didn't want anyone to get vaccinated, but that didn't happen. Yeah. And his show was on air about a week after his admission he had the bloody disease. Yeah, you got something there, me boy. But it's bloody hard to find the truth, Johnny. As research for this particular program has shown, there's bugger all out there that you can believe.
This is what vaccination fatigue looks like. Since July, vaccination centers in Germany are nowhere near as busy as they were when the campaign kicked off in the spring.
Christ almighty! Have a look at that!
At the same time, Germany still needs at least 5 million vaccinations to make it safely through the fall. Around 190,000 jabs are administered every day. The figure needs to be 3 times as many.
And you know what worries me, Johnny? A couple of years when all this hysterical stuff about COVID has died down, there'll be the same amount of people getting it and probably dying from it, but it'll be called something else or not reported at all. Yeah. So it looks like for the short term anyway, we're all just going to live in a world of make-believe. Oh, come on, Johnny, you can do better than that. Yes, Johnny, that's a very wise words there. Very wise indeed. Now, of course, we have another letter, and it's from Ding in Germany. And hello to everybody in Germany, even though no one's watching us. Johnny, Ding asks, Johnny, the world seems to be going to the doghouse. Why is the Illuminati foisting these last couple of years on us? Is it possible for you to somehow contact the Illuminati and get an explanation from them? And that's from Ding in Germany. Thanks, Ding. Johnny, do you have any sort of push or pull with the Illuminati at all? The Illuminati? Oh, yeah, who knows what they're thinking up there? They're foisting this shit, as that letter points out. They're foisting this shit on us, and with no bloody explanation.
The Illuminati? Is Donald Trump? Is Katy Perry? Am I? Everyone from the BBC to Beyonce has been accused of being part of the Illuminati.
Now, there was a time back in the days when I thought the Illuminati was just a load of bloody bullshit. But obviously that's not true. The last few years it's came out that there is a bunch of superior-like beings trying to control the world. It's obvious.
On May 1st, 1776, 5 men gathered around a table in Ingolstadt, Bavaria. Leading them was a local professor of canon law, the 28-year-old Adam Weishaupt. They gathered to inaugurate a new secret society, the Order of Perfectibilists. Its name soon changed to the Order of the Illuminati.
Oh, no. And I have to say, before the old COVID come along, no one seemed to give a stuff about them. And they weren't doing a very good job at all before then either, I reckon. Everything was just ballsed up, wars and famines and infighting and celebrities bloody losing their status. Yeah. They weren't living up to their responsibilities as a secret sect taking over the world.
People pore over Super Bowl ads looking for hidden Illuminati symbols, and they're even parodied in Taco Bell commercials.
You know, Beyonce's supposed to be in the Illuminati. Well, she's just a dumb singer. I don't care what you say. She's just this chick who can sing and shake her ass around. That doesn't qualify you to become part of the Illuminati. Johnny, do you have any sort of push or pull with the Illuminati at all? Just put it this way, I might be able to contact certain Illuminati and find out what the fucking hell's going on. yeah. Well, if they're going to give us such a shit time, someone's got to be answerable for it. I believe there's a headquarters down in the Antarctic, that an ice castle made of ice crystals, that the Illuminati visit from time to time. And Johnny, how was our quest to be the lowest rating YouTube channel of all time? How's that going? Oh, the ratings, yeah, just a minute, Johnny. Where's my bit of paper here? Got some figures here. This is for the last show, the last one of the week. How many viewers did we have? We had a grand total of, let me see, 6 viewers. Oh, Christ! 6! Oh, Jesus! Those last few viewers are hard to shake. Getting rid of these last final viewers has proven a bloody hard task, Johnny. yeah. I mean, we're producing a whole lot of shit, and people are still watching it. So I don't know what we'll do, but we'll just continue down that line. And as I've said before, the Ask Johnny channel is committed to producing the biggest lot of shit that's ever graced the pages of YouTube. Well, there you go, the Illuminati. Who would have thought back in the day that there'd be a bunch of idiots trying to run the world? That's never happened before. But thanks for joining us. Those few who did. The last few are clinging on to ratings history here. We'll be back tomorrow or the next day with another enchanting show designed to completely ostracise everybody and get ratings down to nothing. We won't see you then. Yeah, apparently there's a base down in the Antarctic, Johnny. The Illuminati headquarters. And, you hear about these explorers perishing years ago from